Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 87, day 6. So today, of course, we got ourselves Green Guild War Day. Gonna go over all the weekly spoilers for the week, and we'll hopefully be able to go make first place, or not first place, I wish, but make the leaderboard of the Bounty Hunter game mode this weekend. Sure hope so. We made really bad value. We need that blue orb. I think if we get a blue orb, if and only if we get a blue orb for it, I'm pretty sure that's like the break-even point. Anything less than that, we have lost resources as bounty hunter, which happens sometimes. But anyways, where should we start? Let's start with the spoilers before we get into Guild Wars. Let's go bring up all that. Also, we actually already know what the 4 troops are going to be in the Soul Forge, if I'm not mistaken. Because I believe we are exactly 4 left on this current cycle. So I'll mention those in a moment. As far as next week's event, of course, it is Leonis Empire. One pretty interesting thing about it being Leonis Empire next week is this is the last of those epic weapons. So those epic weapons that came in like a year, about a year. I have no clue how long these days. But somewhere's around over a year ago, they added an epic weapon to every kingdom. And not all of them have come yet. However, Pride Lands was the second to last one, which was this week. And the very last one is Leonis Empire, which is next week. So now every single kingdom has passed around in rotation, meaning that every single weapon for the first time in about a year will be obtainable free to play once again. Technically, you could have had these weapons a little bit earlier if you spent $5 on them here and there. But of course, we did not. So, yeah, tomorrow will be the first time to actually have 100% weapon completion free-to-play once again, because it hasn't been possible for a while due to the influx of useless epic weapons. I'll make sure to get that tomorrow. Anyways, as far as the Glory Troop, it deals damage to an enemy and then gains armor boosted by their attack. Boost ratio is, of course, not posted here. Let me go check what it is. 1 second. I don't know why they don't post it here, but they don't. That's not how you spell it. There you go. Okay, troops. Its boost ratio is 2-to-1. So for every 2 attack it has, it also gets to boost its attack by 1. Oh, sorry, boosted by their attack. So every 2 attack the enemy has, it gains 1 additional armor. So if they have 100 attack and he was doing 25, he would do 75. Basically is what that comes down to. Keep in mind, the Servant of Deo is the thing that is summoned from the Mythic. The Mythic that's from the Season Pass. So there is that interaction. We've actually had him for the last week. He's pretty bad. But he does become better once we can actually have the Servant of Deo. Its summon's definitely better than Vespera, but its ability is worse than Vespera. Not to mention Vespera's ability is already not the greatest. But anyways, it deals double damage versus stunned enemies. It has a key 1 attack for each brown ally, which when you're summoning it does literally nothing. And has 50% skull reduction. But the Clobber and the skull reduction definitely isn't a bad combination to go with the Mythic when it ends up getting summoned in. However, the other one basically has no effect when summoned in. We're also getting a legend tomorrow. This will be in the event key drop table all next week. As far as what it does, it gains 4 magic, and then either gains... Oh gosh, they were going to make this as annoying as the other thing. But it gains 4 magic, and then either gains life, or deals damage to all enemies, or gains 10 more magic. So he will either gain 14 magic, 4 magic with some life, or 4 magic with an AoE hit. He has Arcane, so he gains additional magic every single time. So I guess it's technically 15, not 14. Greed, which isn't really going to do anything. And Deo's Puppet, 25% chance to summon a Deo when I die. Which is that other thing that we were just going over. Wait, that's his unique trait? He's a legendary. That's a pretty bad unique trait. I was expecting that to be a normal trait, like on an epic or something. Oh wait, no, that's an actual Deo. Hold up, never mind. You know what? That's rather interesting. That means free-to-play players can have Deo summoned. Hold up, because that's not the other thing. That is the actual Mythic from the Season Pass. Interesting. Okay, that summon's not as bad as I thought it was, though it's still pretty bad. It's only 25% chance. And it doesn't come in with full mana. But, yeah, that actually summons Deo himself, which, of course, is a troop that's technically already released, so it's not showing here. Actually, I got to show it in-game. But, this is who it summons. Deo. The actual Deo. This is from the Season Pass. However, if you don't have the Season Pass, you can throw event keys and still 25% of the time off that one troop get him summoned. So that's kind of cool. You wouldn't be able to get him traded, though, in that situation. But you would be able to summon him via the 25% chance off the other troop. That's rather interesting. But anyways, still pretty weak, though. I don't really foresee that really being that useful at all. But it is a way that, without having the Season Pass, you could theoretically try the new Deo, if nothing else. That's a cool mechanic. But the troop itself is pretty useless. Both of them. Both the Deo and the Regent Caliph. Anyways, though, we're still going to get it, though, because it's more stars. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, Leona's Empire reaches 23 stars tomorrow. Because it should be 21. Oh, no, 24 star. My bad. The first 24-star kingdom. Because it's gaining 2 troops. Oh, technically 3 if you don't have Deo yet. But if you already have Deo, it's gaining the 2 that we just went over, which brings it to 24. Regardless, it's reaching 24 tomorrow. Anyways, as far as scoring, they look like they made it really annoying again. Let's go to the comments. Let's see. Yeah, that. Let's see. So, the lowest one, which is likely the ultra rare, does seem to be worth the lowest. Wait, never mind. They're all still loyalty. Hold up, never mind. It's just an order. I thought these were different resources. Okay, that's not going to be too bad then. So the Cato Tahir is 2 loyalty. Then Wazir is 3. Regent Caliph is 5. Leonis Tower is 6. Wait, why is it going in wrong order? The Servant of Deo is 5. And then Deo is 8. I have no clue if that's rarity order or not. It's very weird. I'm not sure why those 2 are even out of order. But basically, Deo's the highest, obviously. Leonis and Tower, for whatever reason that's in here, is the second highest. Then the 2 other high rarity ones, which should be both legend, are both worth slightly lower. And any other 2 you pretty much ignore until you're forced to have to take them. Though it does look like, based on how these battles are, you'll probably be forced to have to take a lot of them most of the time anyways. But yeah, Wazir's higher priority than the Tahir. Then the Tower's higher priority than the other 2 that are the same rarity. And then Deo's highest priority. That's so annoying. Why can't Ward events ever be simple? Let's see. Anything else? Wait, aren't we getting 50% Dragon Start soon? We are. Next week, actually. Or, you know, not tomorrow, next week, but the following next week. The week of the Tower of Doom. Which should be yellow Tower of Doom. Which is kind of convenient because both of these are yellow. Which I guess makes sense. Anyways, so we went over that. Let's go over the other stuff. So, other things that we got going on this week. Actually, we already know what Soulforge is. Let me go bring up the thing. If I'm not mistaken, we know exactly what it is because of the cycle currently. Unless it's slightly off. Next week should be Mother of Darkness, Ubastet, Ketris the Bull, and Voice of Orpheus. Meaning the 2 useful ones to craft would be Mother of Darkness and Ketris the Bull. With Mother of Darkness probably being the more desirable one, which feels weird to say, but it's mostly because of course, Rope Dart! Rope Dart, Night Spider, Mother of Darkness, Captain McCall. Also, don't forget, if you haven't picked up Rope Dart, you definitely should. You have like 6 hours left. If you have not somehow picked up Rope Dart already. It is still available for like 6 more hours. Definitely make sure to do so, because it probably won't be back for another half a year. So hopefully it won't take a year and a half like it did last time. It shouldn't take that long again. But it can. But yeah, definitely make sure to get Rope Dart. Really insanely good weapon. Top 5 in the entire game. Arguably the absolute best. But yeah, Mother of Darkness should be in Soulforge next week. Which is pretty good. Because I believe it's the first time she's been in Soulforge since she's been meta. Due to the Night Spider. So, be pretty interesting with that. Yeah, she used to be like D tier, Mythic pretty much, or maybe C tier. And now she's pretty much like S tier just because of how insanely good Rogue Spider team is. Anyways, other things that we got going on next week. We got a Vault event next weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun. But this Tuesday we have... where'd it go? Tuesday we have the faction of the Warrens. Wednesday, which is that weird one that gives a lot of arcanes on the final battle. So if you're short on yellow, green arcane somehow, you will have like infinite after that day. It gives so many. Wednesday we're just going to have the Manta Club, which I believe is just Leonis Empire bonus or something similarly useless. Yep, Leonis Empire bonus. It's one that existed for a while. A lot of people probably have it maxed, but if you don't, make sure to get the copies of it for free. Thursday, we got the class event just for War Priest. War Priest, kind of meh, nothing really too special. And then the most relevant thing is, as I mentioned, Vault event all next weekend. So yeah, we got a Vault event. Also, there is a small chance we get a patch on Tuesday. That's not confirmed, but the chance of it happening is really high. So yeah, we could have a patch 2 days from now. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same time we do our stream. Sometimes a little bit off, but by like half an hour or so in either direction. But that's generally when they do updates. Anyways, let's go do Guild Wars now. Also, let me say hello to everyone. I didn't even say hello. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Alex. Hello, Isabella. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Bill. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Captain. Hello, Interception. Hello, Bear. Let's see. You got 45,000 in Guild Wars this week? Nice. Also, in bracket 1, nice. Yeah, I don't understand how. There's actually something really funny about this Guild Wars. So, you saw that we win on the first day, then we won again, then we won again, then we won again, then we won again against who's currently first place on the leaderboard. So you'd expect we to be pretty high on the leaderboard, given that we won every single battle, including the one against the, or not even every single battle, but the guild. Our score guild-wide won every single day, even against the #1 guild. Yeah, somehow we were in 47th place. Or, you know, 7th place. I don't understand how that happened. Well, I guess because we don't have all of our battles in, but still, even then, we're still in, like, dead center. Even though we beat first place, as well as every single battle. Though we might lose today. It does look like we might. But, yeah, I don't get how that happens. We won against the first place guild. We might lose that one. But then still, after all that, we're, like, below the middle of the bracket. Makes almost no sense at all. Though we didn't win by a super huge margin each day, but still. Anyways, it's Green Guild War Day today. The final Guild War Day of this current Guild Wars. Had a lot of fun with it so far. Also, we're currently on perfect streak. Hopefully this team does not ruin it for us. Let's hope not. So, do I want to use hero? I'm tempted to put a hero into this build. Very tempted to find a way to squeeze hero in. What's a good brown-green weapon? There's a big issue. There is no good brown-green weapon. Let's see. Cauldron, no. Dustbringer. Dustbringer's technically not bad. Yasmin's Pride is good, but not for Guild Wars. These blocks are purple, though. I don't want to block purple. But then again, Leprechaun's still blocking purple regardless how you look at it. Now he's not. Problem solved. No. Yeah, problem solved. There we go. Let's see. Do we want a hero or not? Problem is none of these weapons are good. I think we just keep it as is. Pretty sure we keep it as is. Alright, anything else we need to adjust? I'm currently on 20% mana start into 8 magic. That seems perfectly fine with the team we're using. We don't need cleanse or anything against that. Also, why is he using red book on purple day? I mean on green day. It is green day, right? It is indeed green day. I think he has his wrong team on the wrong day. Would make sense, because that's definitely the very much wrong team. Also, are we winning against them yet? I didn't even bother checking. Okay, so 5 times 9 is 45,000. 45,000 into 88,000 means we're winning. So we're actually ahead of them right now. That still makes no sense. How do we win every Guild War day? Yet we're still in like the middle of the bracket. That makes no sense whatsoever. But yeah, we have enough to beat them. We're ahead of them, assuming no one does ultra bad within the next 5 battles. But if everyone does like the average 9,000, which means like 3 of us win all of them, 2 of them would lose 1. That's that means we're beating them by a few thousand. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, do we need to adjust anything else? I don't believe we do. It's green day. Got our green team. We changed up the order a little bit, but it's fine. Yep, let's just get into it. Hope it doesn't miss a billion times with Beatrix. One in a few days we don't run hero. Actually, what's the other day I don't tend to run on? I think it's purple. One of the ones that we convert into Zugaf, I think it's red day. So like half the Guild War days I actually don't run hero. It's definitely not required to use hero. Hero's been really meta for a couple years now though. Ever since they made it not useless. But even since then, you don't run them all the time. Most of the time, yes. Just not every single time. So we just got a billion extra turns. I kind of want to do Leprechaun just to get things rolling. And that is enough to get things rolling. Unless you miss, in which case it's not. In which case it's very much not. Okay, we won. Weaver or Beatrix? Is Beatrix enough to kill? No. Though it's a higher chance of extra turning. And we won. Easy. Alright, now we just gotta do that 4 more times. And we have a straight 5-0 win for the first time this year. Please do not lose. We haven't gone straight 5-0s all year yet. Oh yeah, we've had 2 Isabels for a couple weeks now. Isabel and Isabella. Actually, probably even longer than that. But that's about how long Isabella has been saying stuff in chat. Which is the only way I could see people. Let's see. But no, Isabella's been around for a little while now. And of course, Isabel's the one who's been here for like 3 years. Let's see. As well as also the high donator to the channel. Greatly appreciated. Helps out a lot. Hello, Dizzy. Hello, Nightmare. Welcome, welcome. What do we go for here? That's not enough to kill. If I can get Beatrix to full mana, it is. The problem is we don't have a way to get Beatrix to full mana. The safest way would be to take a brown now. The riskiest way would be to take a green and hope we get yellow off of sky. I mean, I would take a yellow and hope we get a green off of sky, I mean. Do we risk it or do we go for safety? I kind of want to risk it. However, that is not a good idea. So we'll just do that. Do I have a cascade for that? I do not. However, we could do that. And now we cast this. And as long as he doesn't get alignment, we won. Problem is he might get alignment. Please extra turn. No, that is very bad. Okay, that's not as bad. That's still bad. I need an extra turn from this cascade. Oh no, he got a bandit. Come on, Beatrix, you got this. Solo this battle. Oh no, we might lose to life and death. Of all the things to lose to. No, life and death, don't do it. No, life and death. No. How could you? Why have you betrayed us? Hold up, this is still winnable. We just need to somehow beat life and death with this. It's not happening. Life and death, stop being so broken. Stop being so broken. Okay, we didn't get a 5-0 week. So close. So very close. But of course, life and death said no. Of all the things, it was life and death. We will get a straight 5-0 this year. Not sure why we haven't been able to. Yeah, life and death's annoying. Hasn't changed. Hasn't changed at all. That is very unfortunate. Okay, round 2. Actually, that's not a life and death team. We'll stick with this though. Once we get them webbed, they shouldn't be able to do too much. Let's see. We'll take that. Also, there's still a chance we make Paragon, by the way. Because the other person who we were competing with Paragon also lost once today. So I think Paragon's still up for grabs as long as we don't lose again. As long as we score very good for the rest of these battles. Generally, skull spam is the best thing to use against life and death. If you want to have the best bet at killing life and death, you just skull spam it all at once. So we can't do the really annoying summon spam. It only works if it hits in second slot, though. Or first slot, though no one's putting in first slot. But most people put it into second. And the skull spam method works really good if they put it in second. Look at how good this team is doing against everything that wasn't life and death. Alright, final battle. Oh, I should have probably won Cleanse. They have Frost Mage. Oh well. We have Beatrix. We have Cleanse. We technically have Cleanse. Boom, Cleanse. There we go. Every extra turn's a Cleanse. So how does nothing have full mana right now? Good thing that thing has 2 lives. Should be kill range. And now they're all webbed. Now we'll do the thingy again. Oh well, unless he drains us. Twice. 3 times. You're allowed to end your turn, there you go. Well, that's very unfortunate. So close, yet so far. We lost once. To life and death, of all things. Of course it was going to be life and death if we were going to lose to something. However, did we get Paragon still? Nope. Oh wait, let's see, what's our score? 55,224. No! We lost Paragon by 80. No. Because we both lost once today. Though apparently we will lost slightly harder. Oh, that's unfortunate. We lost by 80 points. Well, actually 85. Well, technically 86 if we want to get higher. I'm not sure what happens if you tie exactly, since that almost never happens. Yep, we won't be Paragon. No, at least we'll still be in the champion one. Unless someone's even higher. Oh wait, there's another one higher, isn't there? There is. We should still be champion as long as there's not 3 higher. Yep, looks like we're champion. The lower part are champion. Unless I'm missing one. Because 2 people got higher. Jeff also did better. By a very small amount of points, like 20 or something. Very unfortunate. But yeah, we both lost the very last battle. Or not the very last, but you know, on the very last day. It happens. Yeah, let me go change this. Yep, I knew it was 1 pixel off. I saw it. I can see the pixel. Let's see. Okay, anyways, so that's Guild War. Very unfortunate death to life and death. Let's go clear out these real quick. Now we need to go do Bounty Hunter. We should be able to tie a leaderboard. You scored exactly 54,000 this week? Nice. Right on the dot. Yeah, we got what, 55,002 something? Somewhere around there. Normally the goal is to hit about 50,000. Anything about 50,000 is pretty solid. Even a bit lower than that's still decent. I believe above 50,000 is only 1 lose per day. The 100% bonus isn't double, it's just 100% bonus. The reason why it doesn't seem like it's as much is because it's going into all your other bonuses. So, for example, right now, the amount of bonus we have is 285%, and normally we have 185%. So all it's doing is adding 100% to that. So that's only an increase of Let's see, normally you have 385%, or sorry, normally you would have 285% total then. This makes it go to 385%. So that's like a 30-something, 40-something% increase? It's like a 36% increase, somewhere around there, is what the 100% Guild War bonus is. So the numbers you mentioned seem about right. Though it can vary depending on VIP. Yeah, it gives me about 36% extra EXP. Because it doesn't double your EXP, it just gives you 100%. Which is not the same as doubling it. What did Bill ask? I didn't even see the question. Oh, so hello, Jason! Welcome, welcome. What team would you use to counter the life and death? Oh, wait, didn't I mention that? But you could just use Skull Spam. The specific one you use is different per day. For Green Day, you would use Wild Queen, most likely. I personally don't like using Wild Queen on Green Day. Though maybe we should have. It's actually the only day where Wild Queen can be used. I personally don't use Wild Queen. The main reason for this is people tend to deny green. And that's a liability on a lot of battles. However, most life and death teams don't deny green. Though actually that's not true. There's one variant of it that does. If they're using that one red, yellow, undead that converts green to purple, they'll deny green. Not every life and death on Green Day uses that. Yeah, it's normally the way to go. Basically, you kill out the first slot, and then you prep a skull spam directly into the enemy, the life and death, and then you win. Because it's normally enough just to burst it down in one hit. You might get a billion summons as a result, but it should die. And if anyone else has any other questions that you want me to go over, let me know. Make sure to do so. Alright, let me go clear out dungeons. Then we'll go do Bounty Hunter. And after we do Bounty Hunter, we'll go hand out code. Also, I still never gotten more codes from Kafka, though I did get a message from her saying that she'll be getting on it. So we should have more codes soon. Actually, if I go check right now, we might already have more codes. Do we? We do not. Though she did say she'll get to it as soon as possible. Which means hopefully in the next day or two, because I only have enough to last till... How many codes do I have left? I have enough code to last us till Tuesday. So hopefully she'll have it by then, because that's the update night, most likely. It's not confirmed yet, but the chance we get an update on Tuesday is very high. If it's not this Tuesday, it's next Tuesday. Though it does seem more likely to be this Tuesday. Though there is a possibility it's next Tuesday. There we go. Alright, all of our diamonds have been claimed. Now, let's go take out Bounty Hunter. So for this, we'll need the extra magic. And should hopefully be able to make leaderboard off of this. Let's see, is there still a big multi-way tie at the bottom there? Yep. Oh no, that is the no Valraven fail tie though, I believe. But then again, there's two of them. Never mind, I believe that's still the lower people. We're about to find out. Let's hope so. Hopefully we'll be in that 471,000 category, because if we're not, we do not make leaderboard. However, if we are, we definitely do. I'll find out how Valravens go. Apparently, we need to get a lot of Valravens. That means we need to get 3 Valravens. Well, let's hope we see one immediately. But yeah, we need 3 Valravens to hit that high. Oh, there's one. Found it. It has been found. Oh, why'd I do that? You're one-shottable. I just poked the one that's already one-shottable. instead of the one that isn't one-shottable. Yeah, that should be enough to kill, luckily, because of Skull. Yes, even if you're not showing up on leaderboard, you do still get the reward. Even if it doesn't show you specifically on the leaderboard. Multi-way ties that go off the leaderboard still count. As long as your score is one of the scores on the leaderboard, it will still count. Even if it specifically doesn't show you on the leaderboard. As long as your score is tied with it. No, we didn't get enough mana. Can this thing die already? So close yet so far. There we go, finally. And that's match. Alright, come on, we need 2 more Val Ravens. Anything less than 2 Val Ravens will not be leaderboard. We're right back at 4 battles. Come on, Val Raven? Nope, no Val Raven. If we get one next battle, I believe we should be able to get it. If we don't get one next battle, that is slightly concerning. Now we're gonna go for the greens. Not like it's feeding into anything anyways. Last thought doesn't count, plus he already had his mana. Or at least at the time of the cast he did. Hey, we need a Val Raven here or we might not have enough. Okay, good. We should be able to get another Val Raven then. I believe we got it. It would explain why there's so many more on leaderboard this time around. Because the chance of getting good Val Raven luck is way higher. Or at least the amount of luck needed to get leaderboard. If anything, getting perfect luck was lower, but getting the luck for leaderboard was higher. Which actually, making it harder to get the perfect luck made it easier for us to make leaderboard because then there'll be less people above us. Which is why there's such a big multi-way tie there. Which seems to be what happened. Basically, it was almost evenly split between the 2 groups. But then it was harder to get this perfect Val Raven, which made a lot of other people go down who had perfect Val Raven previously. Which made it easier to get leaderboard. Because all we need now is 1 Val Raven, which we very easily should get, assuming we don't lose any battles. Still gotta win them. Make sure the Val Raven doesn't escape. But at this point, luck shouldn't get us. It's more so a matter of making sure the Val Raven does not escape. Because we have 4 battles, the chance we get a Val Raven within 4 battles is exceedingly high. Most likely on the very last battle. Should be our Val Raven. And if it's not, we got a problem. But the 4th battle should be a Val Raven. It's going to look a little scary because it's going to look like we're almost not going to get it, but we should get it on that 4th battle. I want a Rift to get full mana. It did not get full mana. Okay, come on. Val Raven in 3 battles? Let's see it. Or earlier. Earlier is fine. Oh, we won. We got it. Oh, I might even get good Valraven luck now. Interesting. Because I believe that was the last Valraven we needed. Unless I miscounted earlier. We might be on track for good luck. Which is weird, because we didn't hit good luck on either of the other 2 bounty days. Which would mean we're behind on luck. Oh, apparently not if we get it all today. Let's see. I'm going to actually Kaki you. It's not enough for the other thing to kill, though. Oh, Urfi, you're not dead yet. What do we want here? Take a green. Trying to kill this without killing it with true damage. There we go, finally. We have 4 battles is 32,000. 32,000 is oh wait, that's not enough, is it? Wait, what? 32,000 is... Wait, what? That's weird. We're already above the threshold? Am I confused by something here? Apparently. Oh no, it's 24,000, my bad. Hold up. Yeah, 24,000. Why was I saying that? Duh. It's 24,000. But yeah, it's 24,000, which brings it to... That's why I was off. And that would make it, yeah, 471. So yes, we have all the Valravens right now for leaderboard. However, we will be able to make the higher part if we get the good Valraven luck, which apparently very few people have made. There's a chance we get it. But yeah, we already have all the luck we need, or all the Valravens we need to have leaderboard. Now it's just a matter of, do we get higher on that leaderboard? Yeah, I'm not sure why I was thinking it was 8,000 points for a moment there. Yeah, it's 6,000 points, not 8,000 per battle. Because it's 30 times multiplier times the 200, which comes out to 6,000. How do you not get full mana? It's rather unfortunate because now we have no way to get full mana. Now we do. If nothing else, Forest Troll has made this week a lot easier. It's rather convenient when that happens. I have to do this for literally 1 mana. Yeah, the other variant of this team is what's it called? I opted not to use it this time around. I think we did last Bounty Hunter. I decided not to, just so we'd have a movement option. But I think Corpse Mirror is still quicker. I tried it this time around just to see. The Entangle of him didn't really pose much of a threat because we have stun. We didn't really need to move Valraven. For the previous battles, we did. Yeah, normally we use Corpse Mirror. But we did not this time around. Because the main reason I got this team, or with the Rift, was so we could do damage to the stealthy. But I keep, like, not playing the battle that way. It's so we can move the Forest Troll back so it can't entangle us and then do the stealthy kill. Basically makes it so we don't have to deal with stealthy. Alright, final battle unless we get lucky. Nope, no Vow Raven luck, which makes sense. That's where pretty much all of leaderboard is. Well, there we go. Okay, now we just gotta hope tomorrow gives us a blue orb. And if it did, we broke even on Bounty Hunter. If it doesn't, then we lost value. Which is rather unfortunate. But it happens occasionally on Bounty Hunter. Or doing the whole event actually loses you gem value. It's very rare, but it does happen. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time it's happened to us. That's after years of bounty. Oh, why did I not take Skull? Would have been a much better move. That's not gonna matter, he's dead. There we go. It has been done. There we go, 471,000. There's pretty much no way we don't make leaderboard with that, because 34 people would have to pass us. And I am very doubtful that will happen. But yeah, we pretty much have this nice secured 75 gems and an orb. So hopefully we'll get lucky off that orb. As long as it's a blue, we broke even. If it's anything else, we lost value. Very unfortunately, but it happens. Oh, let me go hand it a cook. Instead of do it after bounty. And that is the end of bounty. As well as, I believe, the end of all the objectives we need to get done this week. Since we finished World Event last night. And of course, Guild Wars today. Loading, loading, loading. There it goes. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Click refresh, put that there, put that there. Paste the whole thing, copy. And there you go. There's a redeem code used on Gems. Oh, that's not how you do it. Use it on gemsofwar.com and use the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Let's copy paste random numbers and letters starting with KJ. And give the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. And there you guys go. And only usable on PC mobile version of the game, of course. Okay, so, well, only one last thing to do then. Let's go get a Nisha. I'll go open a few chests. See if we can get lucky off of this, if nothing else. See if we can pull off an Anu or Nisha. Now that all the weekly objectives are finally complete. Guild War weeks probably take the longest amount of time. Because you still have the weekend event, plus you still have the Guild Wars to do every day. Because unlike the other events where you can have it done by like Wednesday, Thursday, Guild Wars you keep having to do the entire week. Every single day. Which normally makes it the most time-consuming weeks. Since you have Guild Wars, World events, whatever the weekend event is. On top of if we get a new mythic or anything else like that. Which we did this time around. Actually, yeah, we got the most crowded weekend we possibly could. I forgot, we even hit mythic. We even got the new campaign mythic too, gosh. That's like the busiest it could have possibly have been. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, we had the new mythic, we had the normal world event, we had Guild Wars. We had the season pass mythic. Though he's not really that usable until tomorrow, and even then he's still not really that usable. And of course, Bounty Hunter. And next week we hopefully have a Tuesday patch. And Friday and the entire weekend is Vault events, which will be pretty fun. Also, knowing this game's scheduling, next Vault event will be exactly while I'm gone on my trip. I'm calling it now. 2 years ago, every single time we went away in 2019, they did a Vault event. I think we missed like 3 or 4 Vault events. Because one I missed because of Hurricane, and one I missed because it was away, another one I missed because it was away. I think ultimately it came out to like 3 or 4. And hopefully that doesn't happen again this year. Because I'm going away in about a month. Then we're going away again to see family in a couple months. And I don't have anything else planned yet. We'll see how things go. What tier bounty did I buy? Tier 6. Tier 6. Tier 6 with leaderboard's pretty good value. I've been doing it lately instead of using the blue orb. Because you can do tier 5 with blue orb, but it's actually normally better value just to go tier 6 and make sure you do every battle for the rest of the weekend. Because tier 5 can never get leaderboard, but tier 6 can normally. Actually, the last few bounty hunters we did it, and every single time we've been able to make leaderboard. Oh, don't you double skull. Gotta leave one for us. Somewheres. There you go. Good extra turn for that as well. Didn't really matter though since it's the final blow. Okay, 3 Nishas, go. That is 2 Orpheuses. That is very much not what I wanted. Essence of Evil, Wild Queen, Forest Guardian, and Leprechaun. Interesting. I haven't used Essence of Evil on Green Day for a while. It is a really good weapon. The biggest concern with it is you're using a 4x green team with a green block. That's normally not too big a deal once it gets rolling. Ogress is mostly for skull spams. You saw that one battle where we were up against a skull spam and it killed Ogress through its 50% reduction, and then we still had to summon. She's really, really tanky against skull spam. However, definitely not as good against life and death. The one interesting way to use Ogress in a life and death lineup would be to have her in 3rd place, then have her move to 1st, so she can take tank one of the life and death casts, so that Weaver doesn't get hit by it. I need to try that strategy next time we see it if we go down the Ogress route, because she automatically moves to 1st slot when she casts. It's a part of her billion things that she does, which you kind of forget about. But she does have the ability to automatically move the 1st slot, on top of the 1,000 other abilities she has as a rare. I'm still not sure why they made her a mythic, but she is pretty much. The card does like 7 different things. Let's see, it stuns, it auto moves the 1st slot, it explodes, it has unique traits, 50% score reduction. Okay, about 5 things. Unless I forgot one. That's quite a lot of things for a rare. Don't kill hero. Good. You hit the wrong targets. Apparently, so did our skull spam. What? You didn't take the skull. There was 2 different skulls and you didn't take it. Good job, AI. Wonderful. Oh, nice, John. Congratulations. Oh, Major Orb of Ascension too. Nice. Yeah, you normally go for Bounty Hunters once you have the gems for it. Once you have like about 3,000 to 5,000 gems surplus, it's normally worth going all the way for Bounty Hunter, assuming you also have the stats for it. But, yeah, Bounty Hunter is the only event that actually gives you 2 guaranteed Major Orbs. Normally you can get about 1 major orb per week through the guild related event as long as your guild does everything related to it. However, Bounty Hunter can give you 2 just for doing the event. Costs a little bit more gem wise, but you get a lot of other stuff along the way. So if you get super unlucky with it, sometimes you can lose value, but it's normally worth going for. It's pretty much every other month you get 2 extra major orbs. Life and Death's pretty easy to kill. The problem is trying to kill Life and Death on color restriction. When you're not color restricted, Life and Death is pretty useless because you have so many options to counter it. The biggest issue is when you're restricted to a single color, because your options are a lot less because your team is naturally slower, which gives Life and Death a lot of leverage since it scales very well over time between Death Marks and Enchant. Basically, the slower your team is, the worse you'll do against Life and Death. But if you're doing a PvP team where you have any colors as options, you'll pretty much never go slow against it. Unless you're testing a team. So, hello, Mesta, welcome. You got the new Mythic? Nice. You can use it a bit as a Iron Gut alternative in, like, when you're doing factions. Like, you can do it with Mang and use it on your team to try to speed up the Mang, so that you have 2 different ways to insta-kill instead of just 1. But yeah, overall, it's pretty underwhelming. But it is a, for Blighted Lands, it makes getting 5-star, 10-star, and 20-star for Blighted Lands a lot easier. Though you're far from getting 20-star, but if you haven't gotten 5-star yet, it should make that a lot easier. And it will also make it possible to reach 10-star, both of which is an additional permanent magic. I got half them to 5 now. Nice. Great progress. Yeah, getting base 5s is pretty nice. Not only do you get a lot of tributes from getting them to 4, but of course you also get the extra stats at 5. And by the time you have every kingdom to 9, you have a good majority of all the tribute in the game. You pretty much have about half of it. Actually, technically slightly more than half in the current state of the game. Though over time it'll pretty much be the halfway mark for total amount of tribute. Yeah, trait stones can be a little hard to grind. There's something that later you get into the game, the more and more you surplus of them you tend to have. But to go out of your way to grind them can be a little bit time consuming. It's a good idea to spend a lot of glory on not glory keys, but instead on the whatever the weekly troop is, especially when it's an epic, because you can get arcanes for 200 glory each when it's an epic, and whenever it's any other rarity you can get them for 300 each, which is still worth it. You can end up getting a lot of arcanes that way. And also gives a few minors along the way as well. The arcanes are the main reason it's done for. Luckily, pretty much everything gives you trait stones though over time. Problem is just so many are needed. Like every single battle we're doing right now as well is just giving us a trait stone each time. There's definitely a lot more options to get it these days compared to back in the day. But there's also a lot more things that need it now as well. But we also have orange orbs now, which makes it easier to get legends and mythics upgraded if nothing else. You generally don't want to use anything on anything less than a 2nd or 3rd slot legend or mythic trait is normally what you want to use a small orange on. The 2nd or 3rd trait on a legend or mythic. I did find myself ever so occasionally using it on the 2nd perk of epics on my Nintendo Switch account like 2 years back. But when we're starting a brand new fresh account. However, I do generally advise only using them for legends and mythics. Unless there's like a really, really good epic upgrade that you needed. Also, pretty good value for the 2nd and 3rd trait on hero classes as well. because they're basically the same cost as a legend. Which is weird, because their amount of souls costs less than a common, but their amount of trait stones is the same as a legend. It doesn't really make much sense at all. But that is the way that heroes are set up. Where their leveling is less than a common in souls, but their trait stones are as much as a legend, exactly. If anyone else has any other questions, do let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap up after we get this next chest. Final battle. Is this the one with our Anu? To keep up with tradition of getting an Anu on the final chest of every stream, seemingly, for no apparent reason. I'm pretty sure our rate is around 50 to 60%. Way above the actual rate of an Anu in a chest. Of getting an Anu on the final chest of a stream. I would take Anisha though as well. Nope. Oh, double, what's with all the double Orpheus? That's like the third or fourth double Orpheus. It just does not want to give us anything else. And an 18 tribute. It's technically a 19, but you know, we got 18 gems. I'm normally just looking at the gem whenever I click on that tribute thing. It's pretty much the only thing that matters, though all the other loots are still nice. But generally, the higher their gems are, the higher everything else is as well. I keep going. No, I think we're going to call it a night for now. I'm starting to get a little tired. Plus, we got to go record that video tomorrow morning. Nice and early. Well, hopefully we'll do it nice and early. But I'll probably head to bed early tonight so that we can wake up early tomorrow. And then get that video out as soon as we possibly can. That is the game plan. Are you not tempted to play more with the Guild War bonus? It's not too much of a bonus. It definitely does help. But as I mentioned earlier, it's not like a doubling. It's more like a 30-something% extra compared to what we normally get. It's definitely beneficial too. Though technically, we would have the bonus tomorrow as well, as long as the guild gets the rest of their battles in. Because as long as our thingy is higher than theirs, all tomorrow we have the bonus. That's not where I wanted to check. Where's Guild Wars? But yeah, if our rest of our guild covers the rest of that gap, we'll have a bonus for all of tomorrow. Because even when it's not Guild Wars, you can still have the Guild War bonus. Let's see, there's 3 battles left. 3, there's 20,000. That means as long as the next 3 people score 7,000, we've reached it. That is very much doable. So as long as they do that and get their battles in, we should have bonus tomorrow as well for the entire day. But it's not much. It's just a little bit extra XP. But it helps out, nonetheless. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Oh, yeah, no problem for the rope dart video. Yeah, if any of you didn't catch it, I forget if I even mentioned the rope dart video this stream. But yeah, definitely make sure to catch out the rope dart video. A lot of great teams in there. Most of them we already gone over the course of the week, but kind of just a summary of all the ones that we have gone over and a few extras as well. Some of the more traditional ones like Vinoxia. I'm personally not a huge fan of Vinoxia, though. But it still can be used. Is the flash offer any good? It's okay. It's not horrible. Overall, I'd probably skip. It's not horrible value, though. If you're going to get something like this, I personally feel like the Vault Key one is better. Because you basically get the same loot, but a Vault Key instead. And a Vault Key is generally better than one VIP key. Depends how you look at it. But a Vault Key is generally worth about 80 or so gems. 80 to 100. I think the game considers it worth like 120. But it's closer to about 80 to 100. But a VIP key is only worth like 50 or like 45 if you buy it in bulk. So it's normally better to get the Vault Key one that only costs $2. That gives basically the same loot but a Vault Key instead, rather than getting the VIP key one. Unless you were like really desperate for a mythic, which is probably why they're doing it, because it's a mythic week. So they're like, ooh, these keys have a 1%. Actually, they even buffed it. I forgot. They actually have a 1.6% chance now, don't they? I almost forgot. They buffed Vault Keys a little while back. They now have a 1.67% chance. I mean, not Vault Keys, I mean VIP keys, instead of a 1%. No wonder why that offer was there. I was like wondering why there was just that one. It's like, oh yeah, duh, we got a new mythic. They're trying to sell the 1.6 something % chance for a mythic, apparently. I guess that kind of makes sense. Overall, a Vault key, I mean, yeah, a Vault key I would say is still better than a VIP key, though, in its overall value. Especially if you actually have VIP 5, because you can literally just get VIP keys for 50 gems or less, down to like 45 or so. Whereas you can't just infinitely buy Vault keys. You have to grind them during a Vault events next weekend. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you all enjoy your week. We got a lot of stuff to still go over next week, as well as the end of the season. And hopefully a new patch as well. So make sure to go over all that. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later.